Hello, everyone, and welcome back to this Lord of the Rings Minecraft adventure. I am LeftClick, and before we go on our journey to the south towards Rohan, I am going to pull back the curtain a little bit and explain why I keep flip-flopping around these routes. So, oh, it's a rabbit. I thought I heard footsteps coming towards me. I didn't know if it was an orc or anything suspicious. So, although I really want to go north and to go to Goblin Town, to Mirkwood, etc., I really want to go south to Rohan because in Rohan they have the best horses, which are, on average, I think they have a higher speed cap and a higher health cap than any other horses in the game. And therefore, if we go to Rohan first, we can grab a horse from them, and that will make going to all these other biomes much easier and more convenient. And so I think hitting that first will help us in the long run, although it may be duller at first. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fast travel down to Tharbad, and from there, we can do a little bit of resource gathering. We can go visit Swanfleet, see if there's any swans that we can kill for their feathers, as swan feathers might be quite useful in the future. But for now, I think it's mainly just going to be resource gathering, as we are not going to make the trip all the way down to Dunland, as that would take tens of thousands of blocks. I suspect, at least. Oh boy. Alright, time for all these textures to load. Alright, so we are in Minhiriath now. I'm going to grab some cranberries. Just gonna get a smidgen of food. Oh, it's taking a while to load. That's okay. It's been a while. Alright, so from here, we just cross the river south to Enedwaith. We go east to Swanfleet, and we see where we go from there. So we're gonna have to go on the southern road. Do I have a saddle? I don't think I have a saddle on me. I think it's a little bit upsetting, as a saddle would have been quite useful to have with us, so we can tame some horses. But it's okay. All we'll need is a smidgen of iron. I think 2 ingots of iron and 3 pieces of leather, and then we can just craft ourselves a saddle, as this mod allows us to do that, and I think that is incredibly useful. Some more sugarcane and reeds over there. That might be useful in the future. Do we? I think we already have a pear tree. I think we're good. Alright. We just gotta head south. Along the way, um, we could stop by some caves. Not right now, as we want to visit Enedwaith and Swanfleet first. But after that, we'll do some good old-fashioned Minecraft mining. And also, I am going to kill these deer because they might drop leather, which would be useful in crafting saddles. And I'm going to put that in our food and materials. We don't have any leather. That's sad. It's okay, we'll get some in the future. There's also aurochses and many other creatures that we can slaughter for leather. Mainly deer and aurochses are the ones I'm talking about. I used to think that the wild boars in this mod drop leather, but it seems like they do not. They only drop pork chop, which I guess makes sense. I mean, you wouldn't expect a sort of reskin of a pig to drop leather, as aurochses are just reskins of cows. But aurochses also drop horns. And the horns may not be useful to us immediately. I think horns would only be useful for crafting ale horns, although I don't know if you can craft ale horns. But you can craft horns of command, which are items that are used for when you eventually hire units and soldiers to fight for you. It helps divide them into squadrons. It helps tell them to halt or to ready themselves to follow you. It helps to achieve uh, many semblances of order that are required of a good standing army. There's a lot of chestnut trees, a lot of oak. Uh, it's a very peaceful biome. This reminds me more of vanilla Minecraft, where a few rolling hills. Ooh, I think those are some Dunlendings ahead of us. Our alignment with Dunland should be stranger. Yeah, there they are. The lands of Rohan should be ours. These filthy straw-headed men of the river have no claim to it. Agree to disagree. Agree to disagree. I think the Rohirrim, they have done some messed up things, but I think retaliation on your part is going to get you nowhere. Okay, see, there's our horn and our leather. Let's put those in our food and material. There we go. Let's see. I might double check on my quests that I have. Let's see. Gundabad Orc, Gundabad Wargs, and Hill Trolls. So, Hill trolls, I think I misspoke in an earlier I misspoke in an earlier episode where hill trolls are not the regular trolls you see in the troll shaws. Those are just called trolls, I believe. Hill trolls are something else. They are larger. I think I called them mountain trolls last episode. I think it's because in earlier versions of the mod they were called mountain trolls, but now they're called hill trolls. They are bigger and they are meaner than regular trolls, and they can throw boulders at you, which isn't fun. But hill trolls do this really wacky thing where if they die, they have a chance of dropping troll totems. They are pieces of an ancient statue that you can put together to summon the Hill Troll Chieftain, a very powerful mini boss in the game with 2 heads covered in armor. And if you kill it, you get a certain, you get, I think, a cosmetic reward, a shield. You also might get some Gondolinian equipment. For those of you familiar with the lore of Tolkien, Gondolin was a very powerful ancient city in the first and second age, I think. I think it was in the first age. I think it was destroyed in the War of Wrath. But anyway, it was a very powerful city. And then Morgoth sent his forces. It was hidden. It was a hidden city. Morgoth sent his forces to destroy it in the Wars of Wrath. He sent dragons, balrogs, and it was a true taste of what war can bring to a people. As Tolkien drew from his experience in World War One to describe the fall of Gondolin not as some like grand epic battle and last stand that you see in many other fantasy genres, but as innocent bystanders getting their homes destroyed by the massive, basically engines of war. But these engines were not the engines of war that Tolkien saw as through tanks and artillery and machine guns. They were biological engines, essentially engines of balrogs and dragons, just minds of reckless hate and destruction. I'm surprised we haven't gone to Swanfleet yet. I have to go northeast. And Tolkien really emphasizes that aspect of war where it isn't just some adventure. It's not some grand duty to do to your country, where it can be important to protect our freedoms, but he viewed it as something that is utterly reprehensible and that war should be avoided if possible, as it catches up civilians in the crossfire, and it is just madness. War is madness, and Tolkien knew that firsthand. And the fall of Gondolin was something very representative of that fact. And you can get Gondolinian armor in this game, as I guess the Hill Troll Chieftain may have been an ancient power that helped lay siege to Gondolin. Ooh, iron. That's going to be useful in the future. Ancient sea gods. When the forest covered all the lands to the west, strange sea gods. They were tall like men, lifespan beyond our years. They came from across the sea, great silver vessels. Oh! This is talking about the Númenóreans, or the Dunedain, the people blessed with long life, who are now exiled to the north, and who are our friends, and they are now rangers. The Númenóreans were very ancient people. Some of them sided with Sauron, others held true to the Valar, but their city sunk into the sea, and it's very sad. I wonder if... I think at some point in this mod, the very tip of the island of Númenor that stuck out of the ground, you could actually visit it. Although I'm not sure if that exists anymore. Ooh, I think we're getting close to Swanfleet, which is just a little marshy swampland. Not super inconvenient to cross. I mean, there is a lot of solid land there, but you can see over there that marsh, and these marshes over here is Swanfleet. And maybe there's some swans that we can see. There's a lot of Gundabad orcs over there that I just saw. Nope, I'm not dealing with that nonsense. Oh, I got an achievement for visiting many biomes. Alright, let's keep moving. I'm sorry if I'm... Those are some swans. They just hissed at me. I'm sorry if I'm sniffling a lot. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. But it is time to play Minecraft. And what better way to spend a sick day than playing a game that I like? Alright. These swans, you'll notice that they hiss at me. Eventually, they'll try and mess me up. Are you going to fight me? No. I kill them with one hit with my super powerful battle axe. I feel proud. I'm surprised swans don't drop meat. You would think that they would drop like some kind of swan meat or other material. Speaking of material, let's put this in our food and materials bin. Boop. Okay, we got leather, we got iron. We can make ourselves a nice Nice little saddle. Alright, let's go visit this Arnorian tower. Hey, hey! 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 This grass is keeping you covered. I can't hit you. Man, swans are assholes. And I think anyone who's met a swan in real life would know this for a fact. Alright, here we go. Let's jump up in here. And let's see what treasures this tower holds for us. Because although we have a good armor set, maybe getting an Arnorian chestplate would be great, because then we can sort of complete the set that we have right now. Let's just keep going over here. Ah, come on. There we go. Up. Yes! There we go. Alright. Look at us. We're so beautiful. Although I think... yeah, the Lindon chestplate gives us more protection. That's okay. Let's craft these together. I don't think I need an extra set. Food and materials. Treasure and coin. Alright, let's throw this in there. Let's start throwing our extra armor pieces in here. Just so we can keep track of everything. Alright, drop down. Let's go find a cave to mine in. I think that should be our priority right now. I think we passed one a little bit back on our way west from Air Region. So I think if we go around this way, back towards where those orcs were, there was a cave. I think we just do some mining in there. Fortunately, this is not vanilla Minecraft, so there's not going to be any creepers or zombies to mess with us. However, give me that. However, there might be Gundabad orcs, as Enedwaith is a quote-unquote wild region of Middle-earth, so it's not claimed by anyone in particular. And so we do have to keep watch. Put this in our food and materials. We are not going to run out of food anytime soon. I'm very happy about that fact. Alright, where was that cave? Oh, there's a cave in here. And all the orcs are gone. That's pretty nifty. Alright, let's grab this. Come here. I want your meat! I want your meat and leather. I dropped neither. Dang it. But that's okay. Let's go down here. Let's mine some copper, as you know what, everyone could use more bronze. Nature. Let's start moving the meat and leather into our nature folder. Yeah, let's start doing that. I think all the meat. Yeah. It would just save up room for ores that we get. And I'd really like to... oh, someone commented recently that if I go to my pouch button... oh, the pouch button isn't doing anything. That's kind of stinky. Well, oh well. Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe if I add things in my hand... nah. So apparently that pouch button is supposed to do something, but I haven't been able to get it to work. So I'm not quite sure what that's supposed to be doing. Alright. I think we got everything here. Let's keep mining. We will have to make a new stone pickaxe. Oh! Sulfur. Let me demonstrate what sulfur does for you guys. So, sulfur is used for two things. You can make gunpowder with it, and you can make sulfur matches. Sulfur matches are one-use flint and steels. Like that. And notice I just used one up, and that's going to burn out. Sulfur matches are kind of useless in this mod. I don't think you really need a lot of sources of fire unless you want to, burn things down, which I'm not a fan of. I don't like committing war crimes against people, and so I'm not going to be burning down any homes anytime soon. But I think it might be a good idea to have a few on us in case, we find a branding iron, which is basically this mod's version of a name tag, and we want to name something. We have to heat up the branding iron in a fire. What better way to do that than just striking a match? Or maybe if there's a particularly tough mob that we encounter, we do have to mess with it. And I think lighting it on fire will give us an edge. Let's head down this way. There's some saltpeter, which is another source of gunpowder. I think maybe I can actually... let's try making some gunpowder so I can show you guys. Let's see. Let's go back up here. Let's make a little dirt noob tower to get back up. Let's mine the rest of that sulfur. Oh, iron. I wouldn't have seen that unless I got back up. Look at me. Backtracking actually has its rewards. put you in my food and materials. Alright, all we need is some charcoal and some sulfur. So let's put sulfur. There we go. Can't craft it into dust. That's fine. Let's grab... Do we have a furnace on us? We do not. Let's make a furnace real quick. We have a lot of cobblestone on us, lads. Alright. Let's burn up one of these logs so I can show you what I'm talking about. That's not the way to make planks. I'm a dum-dum. Okay. Boop boop. Alright, so once we get this charcoal, we can make some charcoal dust. And once we have charcoal dust, I think we can make gunpowder that way. I'm not particularly sure, but we'll try it out. Alright, charcoal dust. I believe you combine it with sulfur and saltpeter. Never mind, I'm a dum-dum. I do not know how to make gunpowder. It's fine. Let's grab this crafting table. Maybe I have to have more of it. Maybe I have to arrange it in an X pattern or something. But what else would you use charcoal dust for? You'd think it would only be useful for making gunpowder. But I guess I'm wrong. Maybe you need flint? Oh, you know what? That's a good idea. Let's see if maybe you need flint to make gunpowder. That's a neat trick. Let's grab all these materials back. Scoopity-boop. And flint. No. Damn it. That's okay, though. Let's put you in our food and materials. Don't really need these sulfur matches. Do we have any feathers? Other than the swan feathers. I don't want to use swan feathers for arrows. But we have this flint, and I'd rather have a few more arrows up our sleeve. Nah, I guess not. Ooh! What is in there? Ho ho ho. It seems we have some gems, lads. It is a common gem. We have, I believe that's topaz. Let's see. It is topaz. Not the most expensive gem, but we might as well hold on to it just in case. Let's put it in our treasure and coin. And let's get this iron. And you'll notice there's this weird ore right here. This is rock salt. What rock salt is used for, I think, is for turning, here we go, cooked pork chop into gammon. And gammon, I think, just gives you more saturation and the same hunger value, as it's basically salted pork. But I don't think we really need salted rock salt right now. Maybe in the future, if we want to make a little tavern or something, we can serve gammon, some salted pork for our dwarven brethren who are such fans of it. But for now, we don't really need rock salt in our inventory. I think that would just be a waste of space. Let's grab this coal. And let's keep trying to get some iron, as iron will be quite useful for us in the future. Let's get rid of this cobblestone. Alright, let's mark that as somewhere we've been. And let's head down into the depths. And the good thing about what we're doing right now is basically just wasting fast travel time. And because of that, we can just stay in this mine for as long as we want. And we don't really have to worry that much about finding our way back, as we can just fast travel our way out. Which is very convenient, unless we want to come back here. But I don't think we will. I think we'll just clean out whatever we can. Give me that iron ore. Clean out whatever we can, and then just yeet ourselves out of here. And I do hear orcs nearby, and I don't like that. They don't seem to be in that ravine. We'll hit up that ravine soon, once I get the rest of this topaz. Yeah, I hear them. They're close by. Let's put this. Let's be on our guard, lads. Axe at the ready. Huh! I don't see them. But I see iron in the distance. Let's... Whoop! Whoop-a-doop. There we go. Let's grab this. And then we'll head down into that ravine. Because that ravine, I think, had some sapphire in it. I could barely see it through the veneer of darkness. Okay, yeah, that's just coal down there. Although, maybe we do want to get some coal, as we're not going to make... Yeah, we're going to need coal if we're going to make some steel. I think I do want to make some more torches, just in case. I don't believe... I think, orcs in caves follow vanilla spawning rules for monsters where they only spawn in dark places, and therefore lighting some places up will be useful to us. Let's mark this. It's a place we've already been. Let's grab this tin and... Okay, orc should be somewhere down there. I can hear him. Or her? I don't know. Are orcs? Oh, dang it. Oh gosh, there they are. Alright, you wanna mess with me? Alright, I see how it is. You think you're tough with that hammer? Whew, that was close. Oh gosh, there's another one. Okay, we'll have to take this guy down with arrows. Keep him at distance because he has a pike! We might die! Not today. Whew, that was dicey. Was not a fan. Ooh, we got some orc bones and stuff. Let's keep this spear on hand, as we might have to huck it at someone in the future. There's just some coal down there. Alright, let's go visit that. Let's go visit that nifty little ravine that we found. Let's put this in there. Let's free up some inventory space. I don't think we're going to need our whitebane sword or our lead. So let's just go around here. And let's see what this holds. I believe the sapphire was down there, so we're going to have to... Ooh, make our way down through the lava. Put some torches down so we can see our way. Ooh, there's silver. Let's go grab that silver, because you know what silver is? It's silver coins. And we may need those in the future if we want to buy ammunition or other goods. I don't think we really need that right now. Boop, boop. Let's put our spear in here. There we go. I just want to make sure our spear is in our hotbar so that we can huck it at someone immediately. Alright. Grab the silver so we can get rich. Let's throw it into our food and materials. There we go. I really would like to know if there's a faster way to access pouches, because going in between them is a little bit inconvenient, and I tried the pouch button, but it doesn't seem to work. I'm very upset. Let's grab this right here. Some gold. So that. Food and materials. Boom. There we are. And you will notice that as I pick up the rest of the gold, it just slurps directly into the pouch instead of staying in my inventory, which is a very neat thing they added to this mod. So you don't have to keep going into your pouch and filling it up, where once you have basically a root in the pouch, then all the stuff that you gather from it will go into that root. Let's grab some more copper. So we can get some bronze, as I think having an extra set of bronze armor will be useful for us. Oh, hey. Copper revealed some silver and iron. See, this is why you don't overlook lesser ores. You might think, I don't need copper. Well, hey, you might be missing out on some iron on the way. Ooh, there's some amethyst. I like to hold on to these gems in my inventory in case I find a wandering trader. That being maybe an Iron Hills merchant or something of that ilk. And then we can sell them for profit. And you can make a tidy profit selling gems, I'll tell you that. Get the lava out of our way. Grab this iron. Or yarn, as it is in Old Norse, I think. I don't quite remember. It's been a while since I took Old Norse. Let's go here. And let's go and grab this iron. And this copper. We are making a lot of material here. Soon we'll be able to make ourselves a fine set of elven armor. Although I don't know. Do we have alignment with the elves? Not Lothorian. We do have some with Durin's folk. So that's pretty good. We have some with the high elves. Okay, so that's good. So we can make some typical dwarven armor as well. Did I already get that freaking sapphire? Or no, it was the other way. Alright, let's grab this iron, turn around, grab the ruby, grab the sapphire, and we'll be all good. Here we are. Got him. Alright, let's scoop this way. There were some rubies that I saw up here. There we go. I knew I saw some when I turned back. I just wasn't able to find them. Rubies, this is a little bit more valuable, so I'm very excited about that. And we don't really need these walls. Let's throw them away. And let's grab sapphire. There it is. You can't really craft anything with these gemstones. I'm kind of bummed by that, as I think gemstones would be a really great addition to the mod in terms of like maybe encrusting some crowns. I think adding like a crown recipe would be cool in case you want to, you know, lord your dominion, showcase your authority over your realm by wearing a nice crown. But alas, you can't really make crowns, and therefore you can't really encrust them with jewels. The closest thing we have to crowns, I guess, are like gold, mithril, or silver trimmed dwarven armor or dwarven helmets, which, yeah, looks nice, but it's not the same as just having a purely decorative crown. And of course, there's the pimp hats, the leather hats that we can make in the mod, which are nice. But we can think about that at a later date. Right now, it is Stir Day, which I think is the same thing as Saturday. Let's grab this ore. And see some rock salt, some copper, some sulfur. We're gonna have a lot of copper, lads. We need to get some fucking tin. I apologize for cursing too much. Just a little frustrated that we haven't found any tin. Scoon here. Hey, it's a bat. Ha ha ha. Goodbye, Bruce. That was a Batman joke. All right, let's grab this silver. And I think after, oh, geez. Why do I keep falling for that? I keep standing directly underneath ore, thinking that it's going to be fine. And then, nope, it's gravel time. And I am a fool for thinking that I will be safe. That's fine, whatever. Let's get this gravel out of our way. Which way should we go? Let's go this way, as there is silver this way, which I'm very happy about. Here we go. Ba 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 da 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 da. Let's go, girls. Oh, an orc died here. Interesting. Was it a brawl? I think it was a brawl. Look at that. Orcs are fans of infighting, if you haven't figured that out already. Let's go here. Silver, iron. Iron's going to be more useful to us. Silver. I mean, it's free silver coins, so you might as well. And eventually, silver could also be crafted into silver trimmed dwarven armor, which I would really like to have a set of, as that would look magnifique. And some gold trimmed dwarven armor would look like Thorin Oakenshield. It'd be beautiful. Alright, let's check our fast travel timer. Can we get to Old South Road? 3 minutes. Well, we'll just wait that out. I don't think it's going to be that long. Let's put some cobblestone in there so we can be safe. Oh, some tin, finally. Good lord. We're waiting for you. I need to make some browns. Well, you know what they say. See, I'm a smart guy, and although I am a fan of the alloy of copper and tin, I mean, I'm a man of brains over bronze. I like to make jokes occasionally. I think there's also another type of bronze that isn't just copper and tin. I think actually technically bronze is copper, tin, and zinc, if I recall correctly. And there's another type of bronze called bismuth bronze, which is made of bismuth, copper, and zinc. And that has a more greenish tone to it. And I think that was used rarely, as although tin wasn't readily available for the ancient world, I think it was only limited to a few mines in the Near East. Bismuth was even rarer, so bismuth bronze I think also may have been weaker, and so wasn't as far in use. Oh, I was wondering what shot me. It was an archer. Let's screw him up. Let's go smack him with our axe. Smack. Smack. Oh, there's another one of you. Get away from me. Oh, gosh. They're just messing me up with poison arrows. You know what? I'll live to fight another day. Those orcs, it's fine. Over time, I'll kill enough of them for that quest. Won't be that big of a deal. Ooh, obsidian. Don't really need obsidian in this playthrough, as, you know, can't really make enchantments on the enchantment table. I think maybe you can, but I don't think it works. You can make an enchantment table, but I don't think the enchantment goes through, as, you know, smithing scrolls have basically overhauled that system. Let's see, we have a good amount of coal. Look at me. I'm a little pincushion. So cute. I'm like a little hedgehog or porcupine. Speaking of porcupines, have you ever heard of the prehensile-tailed porcupine? I went to a zoo recently, from the Backstreet Boys reunion tour, and the zoo had prehensile-tailed porcupines, and they were porcupines that had monkey tails, essentially, and so they could grasp onto trees. They were arboreal porcupines. I had not discovered that before. I thought porcupines were necessarily ground creatures, and I thought that, you know, it's kind of strange being up in the air. And then I thought, if there were arboreal porcupines, what would you think if you were an animal in the forest and you were just minding your own business, and then out of a tree just comes this ball of spikes just dropping out on top of you? That'd be terrifying. We're running out of torches, lads. Let's make some more. Boop, boop, boop. Here we go. Which gives us an excuse to mine more coal. Some silver over there. Man, we are just finding a lot of silver down here. Enedwaith is full of silver. I think silver spawns as frequently as iron, which is very surprising. Because it spawns way less frequently than gold. Which I'm quite surprised about. Let's grab this copper. And silver, although it doesn't have as many uses as gold, I guess, well, you would think if it has less uses, it wouldn't spawn as frequently, right? Kind of ass backwards, isn't it? Get some amber. Throw that in there. Man, we're getting a lot of amber. It's beautiful. It's ancient sap. Maybe we'll find some mosquitoes in it and do Jurassic Park. Speaking of Jurassic Park, I think there is another mod for Minecraft that I might want to play at a later date. It's the Fossils and Archaeology mod. I think it's... God damn it. I think it's updated to version 1.12, I believe. And it allows you to mine fossils, make a DNA extractor or an analyzer, get the DNA from the fossils, incubate the DNA into eggs, or if it's a plant, seeds. And from there, you can basically make a dinosaur park. You can breed different dinosaurs, you can raise them, you can make different paddocks for them, you can give them little feeders just like a zoo. And the mod is really neat because there's also the archaeology aspect of it, where you can find ancient remnants of cultures. And you can find, I think, ancient swords and helmets, and they give you mystical powers, which I think is really neat. And I forgot that this is old Minecraft, so they didn't fix the lava flow thing where you don't need a source block for it to be continuously generating. Oh, never mind. I just was impatient. Well, that's really what Minecraft is you try and be patient, mine all your materials, then you just end up beefing yourself by being impatient and not learning the correct things. Right, we got a good amount of... Ooh, we actually have a lot of iron, enough to have a different stack. So this and there, get rid of that maggoty bread, although, you know what, let's eat it. Oh great, that was a mistake. It gives us hunger. I think unless you're an evil player, then it gives you hunger. But at least it got an achievement. And that's what matters, because eventually we're going to get all the achievements, and it's going to be a 10,000 episode playthrough. Alright, let's grab the rest of this iron, and then we'll see if our fast travel timer is reset. Scoot down here. Oh, someone tried to throw a crossbow bolt at me. That was not very nice of you, sir. I detest that. Alright, let's grab... Okay. Then we have a good amount of coal. Let's go... Alright, Old South Road. And once we go there, then we can save our adventure to Dunland for the next episode. Once we get there. So we'll just go a little bit south of Enedwaith. And we'll just see if we're close enough to Dunland to spy the tree line. It should be east of us. I think from Dunland we might actually go to the Misty Mountains. No, we're going to Rohan first. I need to stick to my course. Alright, well, we did some mining. We got a lot of materials. I feel good about myself. A little bit of coal, which will be good for making some steel. But we'll save our trip to Dunland until next time. Until then, adieu.